Okay, it's connecting now. Stand by. All right, guys, we are live. We are in the house. What's up, everybody? Hope all is well. Jefferson Santos here, International Marketing Director, founder of the Call to Succeed team. I have got, let me put it on gallery view so everybody can see their faces. I have got triple IMDs, Matt Morris, Johnny Wimbrey, and the youngest of them all, youngest triple IMD in the world, Mr. Sashin, Govender in Cape Town right now, South Africa. How you guys doing?
Amazing, brother. What's happening?
Man,
Awesome.
lots happening. I appreciate you guys taking a little bit out tonight, and Sashin getting up at 5 a.m. to be ready for this. We appreciate that, buddy. 3 hours of sleep. That's awesome, man. So real quick, guys, the teams have been exploding because of y'all's leadership, because we got some other IMDs that are on the team, obviously, that are attributing to all this, but the Call to Succeed team went over 45,000 new people just last week, and we've got ranks popping everywhere. And we just decided just to hop on here real quick. Number one, to kind of celebrate our newest triple IMDs. We got, think about this, 3 triple IMDs in the last 3 weeks. Okay. And they're here to talk about what's going on in their teams, what we should be thinking about, the enthusiasm and the energy that we're bringing to the holiday season, because we just blew right through Thanksgiving in the U.S. like it wasn't even there. And now we're in December and things are going crazy. So I'm going to jump over to you, Matt. How you feeling? You just got off a webinar a second ago, and that's so what's up, buddy?
Yeah, man, we just had 360 people on our Latin American team. Just got back from Mexico, 3 different cities. First time down there, over 700 people, and just crazy, man. Momentum all over the place. And I was just literally, as you were talking, I'm looking at Johnny, Sashin, myself, you, and it's interesting, all of us, none of us have to do a webinar. I mean, we've all been blessed to be in a situation with Worldventures where we can live the beach. I mean, we're driving like crazy right now. IMD, I took no time off. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then I did two webinars. I'm so focused on quadruple IMD because of the momentum. And here's one thing I want you guys to realize: with the kind of momentum our company is having right now, I mean, I know this is true, and this is why I'm working so hard. 1 day of effort right now is the equivalent of 30 days of effort a couple years from now, when we may not have as much momentum. And so if there were ever a time to be freaking all in like we've never been all in, it's now. And so that's why I've been busting my butt harder than I have I've worked harder in the last 9 months than I have in the last 9 years in this company. And, the results are proving it. I mean, we got a lot of leaders who are rock solid, working like crazy and creating some massive momentum. And so I'm excited, especially because November historically has been more of a down month. This year, I mean, I think we had the best November we've ever had. I mean, it was, I think, 78,000 new members for the company. It's crazy what's happening. And then December, no signs of slowing down. I mean, this will be by far the biggest December we've ever had. And so why I'm so focused this particular moment, I mean, being the 1st of December, I know if I want to have the best 2019 possible, the only way that I'm going to have that become a reality is based on how hard I work in December. And so there's no rest. I mean, it is game on big time. So I'm so excited about what's happening. So excited about all the rank advancements popping. We just had another IMD pop in Uganda yesterday or the day before. And I mean, it's just happening everywhere. So very, very excited.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So Johnny, once again, celebrating you too, my friend, triple IMD, and you're not letting up either, man. You're sprinting. Why are you sprinting right now? Why are you excited right now, my friend?
You know what's really getting me excited right now, Jefferson? Thank you so much for hosting this call tonight, and Matt Morris and Sashin for all of us being on. Historically, you know, the same, you know, chat room, if you will, or live webinar, probably for the first time in history for us to be able to do this or even make it happen. What's really getting me excited about right now is, you know, I've been in the industry for 18 years, and I've been able to build through the holidays. I kind of have always made it a goal of mine to build through the holidays, to not, you know, get caught up into that belief that your team goes backwards. And this year, not only are we building through the holidays, I'm having the absolute, and I want you to hear this, I'm having the absolute most profitable November that I've ever had in my life. In Worldventures, outside of Worldventures, I have never seen what I'm experiencing right now. And here's what's crazy, Jefferson, is, you know, us veterans in the industry, we normally say, you know, new blood is the lifeblood. You know, it's easier to, you know, get someone new than it is to try to raise the dead. For the first time in history, in my career, I'm seeing the dead rise and the new blood at the exact same time. I've never seen this. I've never seen past people getting back to work, coming back in the business, and getting ranks like they didn't get when they were in 3 or 4 years ago. And I'm seeing new people who couldn't even spell MLM 6 weeks ago that are hitting rank back to work. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've never seen this, Matt, and you may want to chime in on this, and Sashin, for the first time in history, I'm seeing new blood and old blood rise and hit ranks at the exact same time. I've never seen this.
I gotta admit, same exact thing. I've never, ever, ever in history, like I've never trained on going after old people.
Yeah, me either.
And because I've never seen it work. I've never seen it work until now. I mean, we have people who, I literally, like the other day, I had someone who was a 10-10, been in the business for over 7 years and just hit 30-30. I mean, we're having so many people that have been in the company for years and years and years, and they've been dead basically, and they're rank. I've never seen it like this.
I've seen somebody who used to be a director. I thought they quit. I didn't even know they were still active. I haven't seen them in 4 years. They came to an event in Europe, and now they're marketing director again. They're less than 64 sales away from regional marketing director, and they were dead for 4 years.
This is crazy. This is crazy. And here's the scary part. There's some of you watching right now, or that I guess you might not be watching right now. You might get the recording of it. And you're kind of wondering, should I plug back in or something? And this is the video. There's no accident you're watching this video right now, because this is it. It's actually happening right now. And please you don't want to be that person that's like, wow, I missed it again. You don't want to miss it again. So Sashin, what's up?
What's up, man? I hope you're blessed. Thank you for having the call. Yeah, I'm just sitting here and looking and saying to myself, you know, for the person that's actually on the call right now, that doesn't have the industry experience like, you know, Matt and Johnny has, 19 years, 20 odd years, you, Jefferson, and over 10, 13 years. You know, you want to condense time frames as much as possible right now. So I'll be honest with you, man, I've only been in the game for 7 years. So I've been trying to condense time frames, trying to catch up to these guys, what they've been doing in like 19 years and 20 years. I'm trying to get it done like in this year. And that's why I've been from tour to tour, like, in the last 40 days, 22 cities, you know, 13 different countries, and literally about 1,000 plus a night sitting in a room, seeing the presentation. I've jumped on about plus minus 20, 30 different flights. Haven't been home in like 2 to 3 months because, you know, when Johnny said you know, people have just been rising from the dead. I've been getting 3-way calls from people who I've never heard of them for the past 3-4 years. And now they know the terminology 3-way call. They never knew it for the past 3 years. And now they're in the game. So now more than ever before, we're popping out ranks left. I had 70 people pop out ranks on my pay leg last week. Just last week. I'm not even counting the whole team. It's ridiculous growth, and you got to understand something, man. It is worse off in a third world country with a third world mindset, but a first world work ethic, because that's what we're making up in a very big way right now.
That's awesome.
Yep. So here's the thing, guys. Those of you that are watching this right now, this is historic. You've got 3 triple IMDs on a webinar. We're having fun. We're having fun doing this. We don't have to do this. We're all about to go to bed. Sashin, we pulled him out of bed to get him to do this. Why? Because we want you to win. That's why. We want you to win. And the thing is we're sick and tired of seeing people going, man, God, I believe in network marketing, but it doesn't work for me. Well, guess what? It's working for a lot of people right now. And guess what? It didn't work for me when I first got started until my belief in faith carried me to my skill can catch up. And so right now, if you leverage your sponsor, you leverage the systems, you leverage their events they're doing. And by the way, if they don't have an event going on, don't wait for anybody. Create your own event. We have less than 48 hours for this holiday promo going to end. I don't know what the rest of December holds, but don't wait on anybody right now. Just start creating your own events right now.
And let me say this on that, speaking of waiting, Matt Morris hits triple IMD. I hit triple IMD 7 days later. I'm announcing Sashin within 24 hours. I think it was a lot less than that, but 24 hours later or less, Sashin goes triple IMD. And here's the thing. It takes one person to create history, and then everyone else says it's okay for me. I'm giving everyone permission to pass us all up. Sashin and me right now, we jokingly on a daily basis are saying who's going to hit the fourth, quadruple IMD first. There is no question. We both will hit quadruple IMD in 2019. That is not the question. The question is, what are you giving yourself permission to do? Jefferson, I had somebody in my team who's a senior rep cycle 400 times. Now,
Cray.
I don't care if you want to do the math on that. I had over 3,500 people last week cycle one time or more. 3,500 people cycle. So here's the deal. Every day we're hitting ranks, new marketing directors, multiple directors. We have had multiple RMDs happen in the last, 7 days. One IMD in my team alone, which is your team too and Matt's team. Guys, it is absolutely insane right now. Like Jefferson just left to go sign somebody up. That's what he just did. He's back. So listen, guys, the bonuses that are going out right now, I don't know if you guys know this, but every day somebody's hitting that $10,000 and $20,000, a $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 bonus because of the ranks that are being popped, man. I'm telling you guys, give yourself permission to give yourself the best absolute Christmas present to yourself that you ever given yourself. Work through the holidays, press hard and push. I'm telling you, the promotions that are happening right now, this is not even hype. I kind of want to shut up because I sound hypey, but I'm seeing lives change, literal lives change, like in the last 72 hours, just because of what's going on right now. And listen, when the momentum hits, whether you're a big ship or a small ship, it doesn't matter. The wave is going to lift us all at the exact same time, but you got to participate. You got to get in the water and you got to start moving.
I really don't think majority of the people that's listening right now really understand that we're probably the only network marketing company in the world that can scale our membership to whatever price tag we really want it to be. We are the only network marketing company in the world right now that can create our own momentum. A lot of other companies right now are relying on their representatives to create their own momentum. We have just created our own momentum from the head office to worldwide, every city, every country, every team, world freaking wide.
Yep.
Well said.
Yeah, well said. Well said. And, one of the things too is, 2019 is coming up and we have this whole, every year people setting goals, New Year's resolutions and all of that. And don't let that be some cliche thing. Don't let that be something. And, there's all these, I have this love-hate relationship with YouTube, because all these great personal development stuff that we used to like pay a lot of money for and go to seminars for and sit there and take notes and really be attention. People are just scrolling through some of the biggest golden nuggets, and they're not even catching everything, right? And then all of a sudden they're catching all this surface stuff, that stuff we sat for hours learning. And why do I say all this? I'm saying this because a lot of people out there, they almost get cynical to the new year. Oh yeah, it's another year. Hopefully I can survive. No, it's like we're going to go 1,000 new levels in our company and in your business. And you have to believe it, because if you can't believe it, you can't have it. And it's just one of those simple things, just like choosing steak or chicken or whatever at dinner. It's a choice every single day. And you have to string the days together to make them weeks, to make them months, to make them years. And so if you're not happy with the past, cool, start over today. And this is the webinar to give you permission. We're just giving you permission right now. You can go do it. It's time to hit reset or start or afterburners, or, like Matt says, rip out the brake pedal and put 2 gas pedals. If it's a Tesla, let's put 3 electric pedals, whatever, let's rock and roll.
That's it. I mean, I think right now, the reason why we're all so engaged is because we've been around long enough to understand what we have our hands on. And when I joined Worldventures, I knew how good it was. And I looked at the dynamics of our company, the dynamics of our product, the dynamics of our training system. And I started telling people we're going to be the biggest network marketing company in the world. And it's not just me saying, oh, we're going to be the biggest. It's because I've got a business criteria that I actually believe that, and I have certainty on that. And, I'll give you the certainty in a minute, but the reason why I'm more engaged right now, and I think more leaders are engaged right now than ever before, is because I think everyone is starting to see the reality of what I just said, the reality that we are on the verge of creating the biggest company in network marketing, a global household name. And why do I say that? Why do I have so much certainty? Well, you just look at the simple fact of the dynamics of our company. You got the biggest industry in the world, travels $7 trillion. You could take everything ever sold in network marketing, combine it together, travels bigger than all that combined. So you got the biggest industry, you got the most fun, exciting, sexy industry. The #1 dream in the world is to go see the world. And every other network marketing company out there's lots of great companies, but when you hit the top rank in their company, what is it that they give you? They give you our product. So everyone else's prize is our product. It's what people are naturally passionate about. It duplicates more than anything else in network marketing. It's an inherent yes. It's not a switch pitch. It's not my product's better than your product. So you got the biggest company in the world, the most exciting, fun, sexy industry. It's a product, everyone, no matter what company you're in, no matter what you do, when you go on vacation, you're taking selfies of our product. You're highlighting it because you're passionate about it. You don't see people taking selfies as they're taking the nutritional products. They're not taking selfies as they're rubbing skin cream on their face. Those are great companies. Natural passion. This is why we build undeniable culture. And it's why we've been able to grow to the size we have. It's why we're this unstoppable freight train. And you got a product that's the most dynamic in network marketing. Whereas most companies, it doesn't matter if you sell 10,000 or 10 million of their products, it's the same product. With us, every single year as we get bigger, our product gets better. More dream trips, more buying power, better prices, more types of trips, owning resorts that we're sending our members to, the IMDs owning the resorts with Worldventures. So what we have is so big, there's just no other company in network marketing that can compete with our business model. That's why I have so much certainty that we're going to be the biggest network marketing company in the world. I know that like I know it's my own name. And I don't care if every cross-line leader in the company quits. If it's the 4 of us, we're going to go build the biggest dynasty the network marketing industry has ever seen. That's how much certainty, that's how much faith I have. And I think what's important as leaders is that we cast that vision. See, most people live their lives in a place of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And this is where they live. And our job as leaders is to take them from that fear, uncertainty, and doubt and take them to a different place, which is confidence, certainty, and faith. And they feel that confidence, certainty, and faith based on your confidence, certainty, and faith. So when you're sitting across from someone, realize what you have your hands on. Realize that we are the 800-pound gorilla in network marketing. There's no one that can compete with us. And so when I'm sitting across from someone, I don't care if it's a brand new person who's never done network marketing. I don't care if they've been in network marketing for 30 years and they've made millions of dollars. There's nothing better than what we have. And there's not one company in network marketing that has the momentum that we have. So friends, we're going to create a freaking dynasty with this company. So I hope you realize you got your hands on something big right now. I hope you capture it. Don't let this slip through your fingers.
That's right, Matt. And by the way, if you can see what I'm holding up right now, this is big. This is a huge catalog of the best hotels in the world. The St. Regis, the Four Seasons in the Maldives by Virtuoso. We're a Virtuoso agency, right? So we have access to all these 5-star properties all around the world at net rates. We haven't even released all the stuff we're going to do with this with Virtuoso and be able to call a phone number or get online and book these things. It's crazy what's about to happen, guys. We have the best of the best in the world, and it's crazy. So coming up here in 2019 is our biggest event of the year. Okay, it's momentum, and we're in it, and now it's time to advance it. And Sasha, I want to bounce over to you because I know that sometimes you like to pop over to the U.S. and the U.S. events, and we love that. But just in general, can you speak a little bit about what events have done for you in your business, just actually the last 6 months as well?
Yeah, I mean, I just got so smart at leveraging of everyone else and every other event out there. So, I would find an event outside home ground advantage and get people to travel to get uncomfortable. So I know for a fact when you're sitting in economy, when my leaders are sitting in economy for about 15 hours to get to the US and they're so pissed off to jump off that flight, and then they're staying in like a 3-star hotel, which is like, 3-star hotel, but like they get in there and they're so pissed off, and then they get into that event and see it's so much bigger than really and truly what they experience back home in Africa. And what starts to happen is they come back home and just they escalate to a whole different level. I got 2 guys right now that are waiting for income requirements, and they're under $100 away from IMD, and both of them have been on back-to-back planes, Europe, Asia, United States, Momentum, View, etc. I recall, and once again, I know you guys can, obviously vouch for this. You guys have been to multiple events before you at IMD. So I needed to compress those multiple events in a very short period of time. For example, if you went to 30 events in 3 or 4 or 5 years, I wanted to go to 30 events in like under 3 years, if possible, 2 years, if possible, and just condense time frames. And, walking into this industry, being a D student, I like to say, man, if anyone else is an A, B, or C, you got a shot, even D. But if you're an E student, we might have a problem. No, I'm just kidding. So you're an E student right now, you can make it, man. But, whilst we're in this mode right here, whatever the world is doing, do the opposite. Because if you look at it, when the world's playing, work. And when the world's working, play. So on the weekends or on the weekdays, which is the best time to go to the shopping mall? It's clearly evident the best time is during the weekdays. Why? Yeah. Because it's empty. What's the best time to jump on a plane? Peak or off peak? Off peak because it's cheaper. So when the world is playing on the weekend, just work. I taught my leaders in Cape Town last night how to do a home event, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, and 8 p.m. on Saturday, and then 2, 4, 6, and 8 p.m. on Sunday. What you do in 10 days, we've just now done in 2 days, 10 home events in 2 days, 48 hours. And, sign someone up on a Sunday, get into the living room on Monday. Sign someone up on Monday, get into the living room on Wednesday. Every 48 hours, you need to be, what's so crazy? The 4 of us right now who made over $1 million in the past 12 months are trying to convince other people to work whilst we're working our ass off. How funny is that? Convincing people to work harder than us. It's generally the opposite way. It's generally people, going out there and saying, hey, you work and we'll sit back. No, we're leading from the front, man. We're leading from the front.
Yeah, matter of fact, I just put in a personal from Canada 45 minutes ago, and matter of fact, he's actually going to see us in Vegas here, a couple of us here, and then he's already booked for Momentum too. So once again, guys, it's you strike while the iron's hot. You when you're at the top of the game, you mash down the gas, and it's exponentially increasing. And so as we wrap this thing up, Johnny, talk to us about the rest of this month. Like,
well, here's the thing, man. Well, I appreciate that. And this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to turn it over to you guys. But here's the thing, right now, what we're dealing with and what we're experiencing, if you truly, truly understand what's going on, this is the video you want to share on your own personal page. This is the video that you want to post in your personal groups. You want to tag everybody that you are still interested in working with. And I'm going to define what that means in just a minute. Tag them in this group. Let them watch this short video, because if I was sitting on the sidelines and I watched this video, this would be enough for me to get engaged. Why? Because the proof is in the pudding. What we are dealing with right now, we are seeing individuals who've never been in the network marketing industry ever, passing up industry professionals. That I've never seen this. We have non-networkers, no experience, passing up people who have experience. Why? Because of the momentum that's going on right now. So for the first time in 18 years, I'm swallowing my own words. I have taught my team, I have taught my leaders, never try to raise the dead. I still believe it's better to give life than it is to raise the dead. But for the first time in my life as a networker, I'm telling you, if you left Worldventures for the wrong reason, come back for the right. If you clocked out because you just gave up too early, we welcome you back home. If you weren't terminated, if you didn't do anything unethical, if you didn't do anything that caused you to be ultimately shamed for the rest of your life in Worldventures because you just broke the rules and you got terminated, I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking to those of you who just made a decision in emotions. You made a decision because maybe you were persuaded. Come back. Like Matt said, there's nothing, and you know that by now. Here's the crazy thing. Now you actually know. Now you actually know that nothing else exists like Worldventures. So not only are you coming back, you're coming back with evidence and proof that there's nothing else out there. You're the prodigal child. You're the prodigal son, the prodigal daughter that's coming back and said, listen, I went and I looked. I tasted the fruit from the other trees. And it wasn't like home. It was nothing like home. I'm welcoming you back. Other leaders, they may have different opinions, but for me, Johnny Wimbrey, Team Wimbrey Worldwide, come back home. We welcome you with open arms.
Nice. I love it, man. I love it. I'm telling you, we're making history, guys. And here's the other thing. For those of you that are on this live feed right now, if you have the Momentum link, okay, for Momentum coming up in Birmingham, Alabama, we've already sold out Barcelona in a day, like 36 hours. We sold it out, so there's no more space in the Europe Momentum. Asia, I don't know. I guess we're about to sell that out. Maybe it's already sold out. And then the U.S. will be the next one sold out. So don't miss out. So whoever's got the link to the exact page where you book it and get your ticket, post that link in the comments below. If you're liking what you're hearing right now, give us a bunch of hearts and likes and blow it up. All right, let's share this up. This link right now, we're going to leave it up on the Call to Succeed fan page. And when you go up to the actual, where it says, 3 hours ago or the time where this live was going, and you click on that link, it'll give you the whole address of this post. Okay. And you can post that in all your groups. You could text it out. You can do all that. Just share this out, because you're taking the four of us in your pocket and you're taking us around the world to talk to your people. So any other words before we wrap this thing up, guys?
Go.
I think Johnny closed it out perfectly. Let's finish.
Yes.
Let's finish the year strong. Let's hustle through December. And guys, we are, those of you that decide to lock arms with us, we are going to live one incredible life together, traveling around the world, making an impact in the lives of others. So let's do this forever.
All right, guys. Hey, love everybody. Let's rock and roll. Let's finish this year strong. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Sashin. Thank you, Matt. You guys are living legends. It's an honor to be working with you and also call you friends. So I love you guys. Take care. God bless.
Love you, brothers.
Love you guys. Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers.